Now then, people, welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show. It's time for your Millwall versus Leeds post-match chat. Leeds United got Millwalled. Millwall did Millwall things. Neil Harris did Neil Harris and Millwall things to Leeds United. This was written. I did say in the preview that set pieces was their MO. Set pieces was their route to goal. Leeds United throughout the game, if I'm being totally honest, continued to give silly set pieces. Cooper won first balls. They won second balls. And that's your lot. The first goal in this game was massive because, as we know, since February, after scoring first, Millwall played 17 now, won 14 and drew 3. They got the first goal. You could argue, well, not could argue, against the run of play. Jake Cooper won the first header. Tanganga, second ball in the back of the net. In terms of the game itself, it was not great. Leeds United had an off day. Neil Harris has been quite glowing of Leeds, saying best team we've played so far. Special win for us, backs against the wall, not a lot of the ball, breaking up the play, defensive discipline was mega. And that's what it came down to. Millwall got their game plan bob on. Leeds United did not. Pirro in this scenario didn't really work, but then I'm not going to be too harsh on him because we didn't get the ball to him enough. Nonto wasn't great. Nonto 3 games ago, I said I was very critical of him because I didn't see what everyone else was seeing, and then he gave us 3 games where he was scintillating. Then for the last 3 games, he's not quite been on it. He's up and down, he's inconsistent. But he did get an assist the other day, and maybe I'm too harsh, but he's the best in the league, right? So the standards are here. He's not showing that right now. James wasn't on it. I thought Aronson was really good. Defensively, we were okay again. There's not that many people that bother us, but I just knew set pieces, and every time they got it, even in central spaces, they worked an angle out, and then bang, ball came in. I'm frustrated that it came from Mellier's long kick out when he could have gone short, and he went to the smallest player on the pitch in Willie Nonto, was beaten in the air by Tanganga, and then it's Tanganga who ends up scoring because we give away a silly free kick. He could have gone short. I was actually, when we made the subs late on and Solomon came on for Bogle, I was like, okay, he's trying something different. We're going to have Aronson, we're going to have Nonto, James, Solomon, Pirro. What are we saying? But then it got to the 80th minute, whenever it was, and he put every bloody attacker on the pitch. It doesn't work. It's worked once. It makes us look not great. It looks disjointed. We can't create. Someone said in the post-match in the comments, big up, I forgot the name, I apologise, but they said, we crossed the ball in the box loads. But then, when we had 3 attackers on the pitch, we didn't cross it once, which was a bit strange. And I think that game today could have done with Pirro, or maybe even Bamford. Could have done with Joseph, or maybe even Bamford. But Joseph, because he came on and forced the keeper straight away, Jensen, into kicking it into touch. They roughhoused us at times. I thought we stood up to that. I don't think physically we were beaten. I thought we won the midfield battle. We just didn't create clear-cut chances. Nonto had one in the second half, the header. I can't really remember many outside of that. Farke was quite positive, felt that we dominated, etc., which in terms of ball possession, etc., we did. And I think Farke said we've created the most against them. I mean, it's crazy that he had that straight away. But I think he said we created the most against them since the last couple of games. But it's the 7th team in a row now that Millwall at the Den has limited a team to less than 1 XG. So not great going forward, etc. But they do their jobs well. They have the personnel to be able to do their jobs well. People want to talk about Farke's football being boring. Imagine watching that week in, week out. I mean, they're buzzing tonight. Of course they are. And I don't want to take anything away from them because I thought Millwall did their jobs to the best of their abilities, which saw them win 3 points. They're now 5th in the league. People want to talk about, we can't beat, the lower teams, etc. They're 5th in the league. They're the most informed team in the league in the last 5 games. They've won 4 on the spin. 3 draws before that. It's impressive run of form. And I did feel going into the game that I was nervous. You watched my preview. I had a Millwall fan tell me they're not great at set pieces. That all the stats say they are, and they scored from a set piece. So I don't know what he's been smoking. But I always knew the first goal would be crucial, because if we get it, then they have to come out, they have to change, and then we, create, because they're not that great. But if they got it, and I said at halftime, if you're watching on the watch along, the game's done. And I also feel like we could have played 4, 5, 6 games and we wouldn't have scored tonight. It was just one of them. Low blocks are very hard to break down when done efficiently. And Millwall did it efficiently. They've won 4 on the spin playing that way, all 1-0. This is what they do. This is what Neil Harris does. And we always struggle down there. Now, I know last season a bit of an anomaly, because obviously it was a different manager, different style. This is the Millwall way. The Millwall way. You know what I mean? And hats off to them. I don't want to play them again down at the Den. Let's see what they do when they come to Ellen Road, although they'll probably be deeper. They'll have 11 men on the goal line. Do you know what I mean? But listen, we do. I expected more from the run. Like, I can't lie, because obviously I'd said I want 12 from the next 4, and we've got 4 points. So we're away off that. Now, obviously, if we win on Saturday, that's 7. Still more than half, but not the best. But I think, look, the rate with which everyone's able to say we were shy, blah, 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 this manager, this is the thing. This manager, they keep telling me. Everyone said it was going to be difficult. Everyone could have predicted a 1-0 shithouse win from Millwall, but are ready to throw the baby out with the bathwater when it happens. I knew it was going to be tough. I knew it was going to be tight. I knew that the first goal would win. And it proved to be the case. We had to get the first goal tonight. And they got it. And it was against the run of play. And it was just, first and second balls. Cooper's massive. What is he, 6'7"? 6'7". The most enjoyment I had tonight was watching Willie Gnonto squeezed in between Melier and Jake Cooper. Mental. They're good at what they do. Leeds United are normally good at what we do. Tonight we weren't. Aronson I thought was good. Outside of him, we're lacking. Obviously, Tanaka did Tanaka things. But the subs, meh. We just have to get back to winning ways now. We go QPR, win. Sunderland drop points. Happy days, we're 3rd. We can gain ground. The gap was 5. It's now 4. Progress, right? So, we move. And then, obviously, there's Sheffield United in there as well. But we're going to be all right. We're still the best team in the league. We'll still win the league. Nothing changes after tonight. We'll beat QPR on Saturday and we move. I'll start to worry and start to change my opinion when we lose games. And be poor in games. Plural. This is 1. It's not enough to be getting worried about. But that's my post-match thoughts. Watch the post-match live reaction. That's always good. Different opinions. Final word will be tonight as well. So join us for that. Thanks as always for watching the show. If you're a Millwall fan, congrats. See you back at Ellen Road. Smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Get your comments in. Hit that notification bell and I'll see you all in a bit. Peace out. Leeds, Leeds, Leeds.